I'm bunking deep in Tennessee with my brothers from the 3. We quick to click and break the peace. No respect for what they.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What up, YouTube world? It's your boy back at it with another video, and this time I want to talk about why do athletes get caught up with these gold digging ass bitches. Now here's my thing, and it could be also celebrities too that are not athletes. You know, if you're an actor, rapper, singer, or just somebody who's famous off of Instagram or whatever. And you know, like I said, with athletes, but I'm gonna focus on mostly athletes, like the basketball players, the football players, the baseball players, or whatnot. Here's my thing. And to be honest, I'm not a big sports fan. I don't give two flying fucks about basketball and baseball and football and foosball and all that. But to me, you gotta understand that when you are famous, right? When you're famous, you're gonna get some type of attention, rather if it's good attention or bad. But for the good is everybody know who you are, what you're capable of doing. You know, you got some people who would idolize you and are your fans. But the bad attention is that, you know, what if you feed around the negative energy? And that negative energy is where, if you're around gold digging ass bitches, right? And here's the thing about gold diggers. Gold diggers want to be taken care of. And that's why I call these bitches house pet bitches, right? And to me, they feel like they're the type of females, right? Where they feel like they're obligated to date somebody who is high maintenance, you know? And an athlete is pretty much the high maintenance type of person, where, for example, let's say if you was a Lamar Odom or somebody like that, you know, I don't remember how many celebrities were dating gold diggers, but it could be LeBron James. I doubt it, but it could be anybody, you know. But what I mean is that when you are a celebrity, right, and you're a man, and you have like a fat bank account, and you see a hot girl coming up to your way, it's kind of like, you may look at it as, ooh, I got me a hottie, she want to talk to me, and I'm gonna screw this bitch, I'm gonna make her mine. It's a trap, you know. And I say it's a trap because, to me, where if you like this girl and she only like you for your money and doesn't really care for your well-being, and this is the thing that some athletes have to really deal with, you know. So for example, let's say if this athlete was kind of like, you know, he was too busy doing his games or whatever, like playing his sport, training or whatever, got into an injury, broke his ankle, broke his neck, broke his arm, whatever, concussion. And if that concussion is at the point where his career have to be on pause, or his career have to end and have to deal with the early retirement, sometimes females who are gold diggers, they look at it as like you're an object, or you're a machine or a game, and or whatever. Like, they will look at it as like, oh, I want a divorce, I want to break up, because you're not making as much money as you used to make. You're not as relevant. And that's kind of fucked up. You know? And it's not really true where even if this person had to retire, like, you know, there's so many ways they can make money and still retire. You know, they can be coaching for another team, or maybe they came out with another clothing line, sneakers, or have a foundation or whatever. Because there's some who can, you know, basically like a Michael Jordan or Shaquille O'Neal or Magic Johnson or whatever. After they retire, they're still making money doing what they're gonna do. But again, guys, with these celebrities, they're the ones who be the biggest simps, and they be so quick to snatch up a chick, and next thing you know it, this chick don't want him no more, and she want to go with another baller or whatever. And to be honest, y'all, if I were to do these things, which I doubt it, but let's say if I were to be a ball player, I'd rather date somebody who's also a ball player too. Like someone like a Lisa Leslie or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Date somebody who's in the same category as you, or she doesn't have to be famous, you know, but still, you gotta see, sometimes if you're a celebrity and making money, it's like they don't mind paying for these hoes, you know what I mean? For me, compared to somebody who doesn't have much money, doesn't have much going on, but at the same time, it's like if a girl sees me and I have a bag full of money, and if I made 2,000 G's or so a year or a month or so or hour, I mean, you got some bitches who would go after you, and it's because you're bringing that attention to them. The way how you dress, the way how you look. You know what I'm saying? If she's one of them high maintenance bitches who care about both looks and money, that's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Some of these chicks look at it as it's a job to trick off, to meet with NBA, NFL, MLB players, and they're the biggest thoughts. You know what I mean? And then now all of a sudden they got a reality TV show, and they're famous off of their fucking tomfoolery. You know? But hey, y'all, if I were these celebrities, if I was these athletes, I'll stay the fuck away from these hoes. Because, let's be real. It's either they're going to leave you and take your money, or they're going to impregnate you and expect you to keep paying for them. Even if they were divorced. And still making money off the next dude who's a ball player or a rapper or so. Because these bitches know how to trap niggas. And they know how to, you know, make a good impression on guys. If she has a nice ass, if she has a beautiful face, if she got some nice titties, or her personality or whatever, you gotta be careful with these chicks, man. Especially the nobodies. And that's why with these chicks, when they get into a relationship and then they flexing on IG and got their own reality TV shows, they making money just to seduce you, just to fuck you, and just to leave you. That's why I can't even watch these fucking dumbass reality TV shows, man. Because I remember when you were married to a ball player, it means you was faithful. Or if the ball player was like a Kobe Bryant or whatever, then it's kind of like you feel sorry. And that's where they take the alimony, and that's when all this reality TV show bullshit came into play. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, man, I barely watch TV. I barely watch sports. I barely watch these dumb bitches arguing about dumb shit and making money off of being a hoe and whatnot. But to me, like I said, with these gold diggers, they get paid for their tomfoolery. They get paid just to look like an asshole. They get paid to look like a slut. They get paid for just being ratchet. You know? And they expect every female to follow the same path as them. And this is where it hypnotizes females' minds. So it's kind of like logic throws out the window. They throw all the logic out the window and flush it down in the drain. And just date somebody. Doesn't matter if the person has a shitty personality. As long as he's famous, as long as he has money, as long as he's relevant, this dude will take care of this shit. All she have to do is look good. That's about it. If she got a nice ass, she got nice titties, she has a cute face, that all matters to what these celebrities pretty much wanted. I'm not saying every celebrity thinks like that. Not every athlete thinks this way. But the ones who be caught up on that bullshit, the simp ass celebrities, the simp ass basketball players, the football players, or whatever, they fall the fuck back. I don't know what's going on with the wrestling or MMA or whatever. I think they're a whole different perspective. But anybody who plays some type of ball are mainly the ones who, unless they're on that Ric Flair shit. But what I mean is like the vast majority of like athletes who really be on some gold digging type shit is usually the basketball players and the football players, you know. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's disgusting how females would think that they're obligated to date somebody for their money or whatever. And if the person is down on their luck, let's say if they lost their job as a basketball player or a football player, or they didn't win the World Cup or whatever, if they didn't get the chance to, you know, it could be whatever. It could be an accident that injured them to the point that they can't play no more, or play temporarily. I mean, be out temporarily, or want to retire because, you know, this athlete have nothing else to prove, or just at an older age where, you know, it's time for him to hang up the boots, hang up the sneakers, hang up the gloves, or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like this, y'all. With these celebrity hoes, these gold digging ass hoes, all they care about is money and fame and their damn self. So, you know, I can't even warn celebrities. They have to figure that shit on their own. But for me, if I was some type of famous person, rather if I'm like whatever, but I'm not an entertainer. Let's say if I did make money off YouTube and I become a billionaire, a millionaire, whatever. I doubt I'm a billionaire, but if I made buku cash like that, and I am who I am, I mean, there's a difference. If I, in my current situation, ain't no bitch gonna come my way because I ain't got nothing to offer her, or think I can offer her. But if I did have buku cash like that, if she come into my face like, oh, I like your videos, or like, what's your favorite video? Oh, you know, the one that, no. If a girl say some shit like that, don't know the team, don't know any, didn't do your research, or isn't a cold hard fan, then you drop that bitch like a bad habit. I feel like at the end of the day, y'all, I can't stand gold diggers, yo, but you got some who are slick, who are smart, and you got some who just want to be like, yo, I'll be honest with you, I just want that cash. What you gonna do for me? You know what I mean? Those are the type of bitches you need to fall back. And that's if that's their way of true honesty, then hey, it is what it is. It's better to know the truth than to live a fucking lie. That's all I can really acknowledge. I mean, and what's the word? Shit. That's all I can really describe, basically. And like I said, yo, I'd rather date somebody who doesn't want me for my cash, who basically, you know, in the same league as I am, and also have, you know, I doubt that we're gonna have the same exact status when it comes to financial, but make more or make less. But as long as she's making money and she's independent, like not on that typical like I'm a strong independent woman bullshit, but it's more like, you know, she don't brag about it. She making her bread. She's independent. She don't want to ask me for a motherfucking dime. Those are the type of chicks I'd rather roll with. You know what I mean? So, anyways, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this up. Please leave your comments in the comment sections below. I'd love to know everybody's opinion. Make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. Shit, I had a brain freeze for a moment, but y'all know what to do. Make sure you like, hit that share button, bell, all that good shit, and subscribe to the channel. SBX, wrapping this up. Thanks for watching. Peace out, and see you on the crossroads.